Hi everyone, Jill Hart here in Flow Live. Welcome, welcome. Today we are going to continue with a series on connecting through the holidays. Last week we did a meditation on connecting to self-compassion, which was perhaps the most important session out of the three, as I mentioned. So if you haven't already viewed last week's, I invite you to do so at any time in replay. And today is connecting with purpose, and somewhat related to last week's. We need to connect within first with our own self-compassion, our own self-love, and with purpose. And remember what our purpose is. We often forget, especially around this time of year. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of the season and be doing everything for everybody else, but forgetting about ourselves. So we will connect first with ourselves, our purpose, and what we envision and the feeling that creates. And then we will also look at connecting with purpose with loved ones, starting with one person. And so if you have practiced your self-love and self-compassion for the last week, you've been strengthening this throughout the week, just take this time right now to acknowledge that you have done this for yourself, because that is the biggest act of self-compassion. And if you're lost in the busyness of the season, that is okay too. Don't practice any judgment around that. Acknowledge that you're actually here right now, taking this time for yourself. And just for showing up is in and of itself an act of self-love. And you're connecting in this moment. And it's through these gentle reminders of bringing yourself back and being here that you're going to strengthen your practice. And so with every day, you get a new opportunity to do so. So even recognizing your judgmental mind that, oh, I haven't been practicing for last week, and whatever comes up, just let that go. Don't sit with it. Don't let that negative self-talk take you over. Actually just acknowledge that you're here right now. So in this moment, finding your most comfortable position, either seated in a chair with your feet firmly on the ground, or in a cross-legged position on a pillow on the floor, or even lying down. Just making sure that your spine is straight, that you're alert and comfortable. I invite you now to close your eyes or hold a steady, unfocused gaze just in front of you. Let your arms fall gently at your side, either with your palms faced up or down. And letting go of your to-do list, place it neatly in a box and leave it outside the room that you're sitting in. It'll be there when you're done. But for right now, in this moment, you are exactly where you are meant to be. So allowing yourself to feel safe and let go. You are being supported right now, supported by the ground below you. I invite you to bring your attention to your breath now and take in 5 intentional breaths in, counting on the inhale to the count of 5 and letting go completely on the exhale with 1 count longer. I'll do the first with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you even have a little push in there, push. And then take another inhale, counting to 5. Then on the exhale, start at 6 and count all the way down to 1. Just allowing yourself to completely relax and let go on the exhale. And if any thoughts come into your mind, try not to detach any stories or get wrapped up in them. Just notice that that's happening and bring your attention back to your breath. Just gently remind yourself to come back to your breath. We've got a million thoughts going on in a day. Perfectly natural and okay. Now returning to the natural rhythm of your breath, notice how the cool air enters your nostrils, hits the back of your throat, moves down, fills your lungs with air. Noticing how your abdomen rises and expands on the in-breath, falls and contracts on the out-breath. Taking some time here to just notice where you feel your breath the most. And just take again a couple minutes here to just arrive, to find a strong centered connection within you through your breath. To practice letting those thoughts come and go. Imagine them as clouds in the sky, gently bringing your attention back to your breath. Taking a moment in this moment to come into your body, to move into a mode of being instead of constant doing that we find ourselves in so often. Turning your attention inward to the third eye, which is towards the back of your head behind your eyes. Gently scan your body from the bottom of your feet, inviting a softening on your in-breath to each body part and all those in between, releasing any tension or pain or darkness on the out-breath. The bottom of your feet, top of your feet, ankles, lower legs, knees, upper legs, buttocks, sits bone, pelvic area, hips, allowing everything just to release and let go in the lower half of your body, your abdomen, lower back, mid back, upper back, heart space, shoulders, let them fall even further away from your ears now. Feel the weight of your arms down to your hands and every finger in your hands. your neck, chin, jaw. Just allow everything to release and let go. Cheeks, your eyes, the tiny muscles in around your eyes. Your forehead and the crown of your head. Feeling centered now. Let's bring your attention to your heart space. Opening now the gift of self-compassion in this moment. Connect to what that looks like for you. How this might feel for you, the very thought of self-compassion. From this place in your heart, what does it feel like being fully present with yourself, with purpose? Allowing what arises to be there without judgment, noticing what connecting with this feels like in your body. No wrong or right. Just noticing as a third person observer. And how can being in a relationship with yourself feel nourishing? Give yourself permission to feel this nourishment. Meeting this nourishment with love and compassion. Continue to gently bring your attention back to your breath when your mind wanders. What is your vision of your life? Connect to your dreams, your goals. Perhaps they're in travel, your personal life, or your career. Connect to your dreams and goals. Dream, if you will, imagine yourself living this vision. Seeing yourself succeeding in what it is you have created. Use your mind to connect with this feeling. Is it excitement? Is it love? Peace? What feeling is connected to your dream, your life goal? We can forget our own personal dreams and goals when we unite with others, when we care for others, and we get caught up in the thinking mind of what we should be doing. Just notice if this is happening for you. And give yourself permission to just let go of the shoulds. Let go of the judging mind if it arises, and allow your imagination to go where you once dreamed. Envision and allow this feeling in your heart and allow it to expand from that place. And notice what this feeling is like in your body. And now that you have remembered your greater vision, the purpose that you once had, ask yourself, where have you been unloving to yourself? Perhaps a negative belief or a limiting belief you've had for yourself. Maybe this belief has held you back from your vision. You have been self-critical for mistakes that you have made. Perhaps you're a perfectionist. Where have you been less forgiving and loving with yourself? Without judgment, just acknowledge what this is. With this simple awareness, we can shift. We can create a shift by just letting it go. When we are unloving and critical to ourselves, we become overly critical of our loved ones, as they are a reflection of us. So first, we have to acknowledge and become aware and let go of parts of us before we need to fix on anybody else. So invite a healing, cleansing light with each in-breath and breathe out the negative belief or unloving thought. Follow this for a few breath cycles on your own, allowing a softening and a cleansing for what doesn't belong. Connecting again with your heart space, letting go of unloving thoughts. Give yourself the love that you are, the love that you need. And think of something you're grateful for that you do, that you appreciate about yourself. It could be as simple as taking this very time for yourself to better your relationship with yourself. Just feel the appreciation and gratitude for something that you do. It could be something that you do for a loved one. It's when we can fully love and appreciate ourselves that we can open the gift and of love and appreciation for our loved ones. So if you're feeling comfortable enough, place your hand on your heart, and we're going to do an affirmation here. Some affirmations. I accept and love myself for the person I am. My presence in this world is enough. I love myself unconditionally. I love myself unconditionally. Now, imagine a loved one. It could be your partner, a spouse, a parent, a child. Imagine them sitting in front of you. Imagine they too are meditating with you. See them and just sit in this moment with them for a few breath cycles. No need to say anything, think anything. Just picture them in front of you and sit with them. Just be here with them. Letting any thoughts again come and go. Try to imagine you are looking at them for the first time. Put away any judgments, stories, experiences from the past. See them for their innocence, for being human. See if you can see them from fresh eyes. Access this moment you have right now without being clouded by any critiques. See them for their own dreams and their own life vision. They may be similar to yours, or they may be different. Acknowledge them without judgment for what is there for them. See them for the individual that they are, for the person they are. Each moment we have right now is the only moment we have. So see if this individual in this moment, see them free from any past experiences you've had with them, any past interactions. And send them this love that we filled ourselves with. Shower and nourish them with the same love we allowed for ourselves. Show them gratitude for something they do. It can be something small that they do or something big, just the first thing that comes to mind. Breathe in positive emotions that this evokes. And smile at them. Give them now some affirmations from your heart space. You are your own person, and you don't have to live up to my expectations. Your presence in this world is enough. I accept you for who you are. I accept and love you for who you are. I love you unconditionally. We are all connected. See if you can feel this connection in this moment. We are connected but not dependent. We are open and not attached. You can fully live your life together with those that you love, both living life together, all living life together, letting go of how certain things should be, and allowing yourself to be in this space. Noticing how you're connected while still having your own dreams and life goals. Connecting to your purpose and giving that gift of connection with all those that you love. Noticing now what this feels like. Expand this feeling beyond your personal being. And I invite you to make an intention for yourself for the rest of this day and into the week ahead for something that you connected with during this meditation that you would like to bring into your days as a way of being. Perhaps imagining the people you love. And start to notice the sounds in the room around you, the space in the room around you, your body in the space around you. You can start to bring movement back to your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in my practice. I feel very passionate about this series, and I recognize I went a little longer than the usual time today, but often when we start with ourselves and then we try to connect in that way with others, it does take almost twice as long. So I thank you for taking the time today. If you have any questions, comments, I would love to hear how this may have shifted some perspective for you and the way that you want to go about your day, if you want to share your intentions. And I'm wishing you all heartfelt love for the next little bit ahead. Take each moment with yourself that you can to check in. And don't get caught up in all the hustle and bustle. Connect to what is really, really important during this time. And I look forward to bringing you Connecting with Joy next Tuesday on Christmas Eve. See if you have time for that one. Thank you, everyone. Blessings. Take care.